welcome back to my channel. Finally, some of the stay-at-home orders are being lifted, but as you all know, we are far from out of the woods yet, and a lot of us still should stay home as much as we can to protect ourselves, to protect others, just to stay safe during this crazy time. And I was thinking, why not talk about some ways we can be sustainable at home, just right inside? I know I spent all Earth Month telling you a bunch of ways you can live sustainably and make good changes in your life, and a lot of them were from just inside your home. But now we are going to talk about 5 more, these top 5 sustainable ways to survive a pandemic. And so first, I'm just going to list these top 5 out right here, and then you can go through the video and see either how to do it or how I do it, and just some recommendations and all that. So here we go. Number 1, make your own hand sanitizer. So we're going through millions of plastic bottles with everyone buying hand sanitizer, and it is still difficult to find it in the stores. There's still a shortage of hand sanitizer, and a lot of people have stocked up a ton, more than they actually need. Of course, hand sanitizer cannot replace washing your own hands, but it is a quick way to get rid of germs that are on your hands when you need it fast. So today I will show you how to make some hand sanitizer. Now, to make this hand sanitizer, the instructions are super easy. And so this is all you need. Some aloe vera gel. This is going to keep it from drying you out and keeps the moisture in. It helps moisturize your hands while you use it. Some rubbing alcohol. Makes sense. This is what is in hand sanitizer to disinfect. And this is safe for your hands because that's what it's meant for. It's meant to be put on cuts and stuff. But now we're just putting it in hand sanitizer. The last option is if you'd like it scented rather than just having the aloe and alcohol, then you can get something to scent it. They usually recommend essential oils. However, essential oils are not safe for cats. They are actually very dangerous for cats, so just be aware of that. So that is why I'm going to use instead peppermint extract to scent my hand sanitizer. Another option would be to use lemon juice or lime juice. Get creative. There's lots of different ways you can scent it other than just essential oils. Finally, you just need a container to put it in. I have this mini one that I usually use for mouthwash when I travel. I've cleaned it out and stuff, and so now I'm going to use it as a nice travel thing of hand sanitizer that I can put in my car and use whenever I'm traveling to work, to the grocery store, wherever. Now, an important ratio you should stick to is it should be 2/3 alcohol, 1/3 aloe vera, because like I said, this is what's disinfecting, and the aloe is just in there to keep it from drying out your hands too much. And since I have a small container, I'm just going to use a tablespoon. So I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of alcohol to start, and then 1 tablespoon of aloe. So as you can see, it just filled up half my bottle, so that means I can do 1 more batch of this and then I should have plenty. And that's it. We're done. It's just a perfect little bottle of hand sanitizer. I might need to remove the sticker so no one mistakes it for mouthwash, but it's so easy to make, nice and portable if you do a small one, or you can do a bigger container, whatever works for you. Mine has a nice peppermint scent, so it does not smell like rubbing alcohol really. And so I can just do this, get a little in my hands. Ooh. There we go. Quick, easy way to make yourself some hand sanitizer if you cannot find any in the store. So go ahead and try it out yourself. Number 2, try a new plant-based dish. You're stuck at home, lots of people have been doing stuff like sourdough starters, been doing more baking in general, trying new recipes, so why not make one of those recipes a plant-based one? Now, you don't have to go crazy with Beyond Meat and all that. It could just be as simple as replacing meat in a dish with lots of veggies. So that is exactly what we did. We made some lasagna roll-ups that are chock full of veggies, and they were so good, and I hope you just enjoy that part and seeing how delicious they turned out. Number 3, grab an audiobook. I have preached this so many times, how we need to unfortunately move away from paperback books as much as possible. We're starting to learn that audiobooks are an amazing alternative and can still give you that amazing feeling you get when you read a book. So the audiobook that I am listening to right now is The Chronicles of Prydain. Now, The Chronicles of Prydain, that name probably doesn't sound familiar to you, but you probably know the name The Black Cauldron, which is a Disney movie from the 80s. The Chronicles of Prydain are the books that movie is based off of. So I'm very excited to be reading that. Brings me back to my childhood. Just love it. Now, if audiobooks aren't quite your thing, one way to kind of get yourself into more audio listening would be podcasts. I've started listening to so many podcasts, and one I definitely recommend is The Adventure Zone. Because I am a total nerd, The Adventure Zone is a Dungeons & Dragons podcast where the guys just play Dungeons & Dragons. They try to make an amazing story, and you just listen to them play, and it's actually a lot of fun, and they have come up with some amazing stories. So I highly recommend starting from their beginning several years ago and making your way through to their current episodes coming out, because they are really good, and I'm so glad to be caught up, and it's just awesome. Number 4, try knitting, crocheting, anything like that. This boils down to try something new, or more specifically, try something new that helps you create something that you can then use and is useful in your life. Knitting and crocheting are great ways to do that. You'll be amazed at the stuff you can make and how much you will use them. You can make an incredible variety of items, so from scarves, sweaters, hats, blankets, dolls, and so much more. Any gift-giving situation you need, you can usually make it through knitting or crocheting. And I don't think you need to stop there. You can keep going and try any craft or hobby where you just get to make something and you feel good about it, and it'll probably save you some money because you're making something on your own rather than going to purchase it somewhere at a store. I have recently picked up crocheting, and I am not great at it, but I feel like I'm starting to get better, and I really do enjoy it. Right now, I've been working on a coffee cozy, so I don't have to use the cardboard ones that when you go to a coffee store. It's also nice because I do have some thermos that don't hold in the heat quite as well, and so the outside still gets hot, and having a nice cozy on it is just, it's cute. It keeps your hand from getting too hot. It's great. There are so many very easy projects like this one that you can do, and even if you're not great at it, pretty much anyone can do it and make something that still looks very beautiful. So definitely go ahead and try it. The last activity I have is play a board game. Another one I've been saying a whole lot because it is so much fun, and so this time we played Catan because it is one of our favorite board games, and we learned how you can play it with just 2 players, so you don't have to worry about not having enough players. You can find a way to do it with even probably with just yourself, there's a way to play. You just gotta look it up and figure it out. And there you go. There are some 5 things you can do while we're still in this pandemic. Again, although we can go outside more, it is still very important that we do try to stay inside and social distance as much as possible to keep ourselves safe and to keep others safe as well. It's not easy. We've been stuck inside for a long time, but that's why I wanted to come up with some more ideas and more things you can do inside that are still sustainable. That is all the time I have for today. Thank you for watching this video, and if you liked it, make sure to leave a like down below. That way I know. And also subscribe to the channel to join the journey to living more sustainably. If you'd like to keep up on my own journey to living more sustainably in between uploads, you can also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, which are all linked down below. Thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.